Okay, so before anything, I'm quite hungry, so I'm gonna eat some cup noodles in the process. Before we're gonna start anything, I'll make a quick announcement to any one of you. This is something that the title is that my dad giving the worst advice ever. And literally, this advice is quite breaking a law of another country, not local law, but another country. But you see, here's the thing is, I make this quite simple and it's really quite hard to eat. They make it quite look professional. Okay, I'll make this quick and simple, or make it long as possible I want to. I want to tell you this, what's really going on. Well, one is that is simple. That my dad advice, again, is literally stupid and breaking another country law. Okay, I'll make this quite simple. See, the law is advising me go to another country. Well, one country precise is that USA for dollars. For the dollars, sweet dollars. Exchange rate is quite good, but not the biggest exchange rate in Philippines pesos to currency, and that's England got to be the biggest exchange rate. So I don't even care. Well, here's the problem is that, see, my dad want me to go to US as soon as possible and get a job. That's good, but I want that. But the problem is that is my visa is a tourist visa, and it's only for fun and educational purposes, that you go to other countries to relax, have fun, meet peoples, or events. One good example you can go to events in other countries is events that you found out, like esports events. I love esports. Sports like Olympics sports, that's good. What else? Any other kind of events, or even food related cultures, or whatsoever are good enough reasons to pass through the interview in the airport once you step foot the airport and you get an interview. That's it is. Of course, you'll have to search your bag also. If they find any paper documentations, they're gonna check it out. Let's see if they found out a diplomat. I think if they found out if it is resume, portfolios, and diploma. Yeah, diploma. You get maybe deported for so. I think you get deported for it. Literally, I don't think you get literally deported for it, and that's the interview for that one. And I think you might get blacklisted for a country if you break a law. But I think once you pass through the interview, I think you just get deported, and you might get blacklisted in the process. So yeah, I'm not sure you get blacklisted. And when I'm saying blacklisted, that you cannot get back to the country, which means your name in the list in their server, their mainframes, and if your name pop up, you still get deported. Even you go to the embassy, your name's on the list, and you can't get a passport process. So yeah, I'm gonna blame the persons. I'm gonna blame that my dad. If I'm not willing to go that far to really discrimination. So you see, I'm staying the green side of the law, because I'm staying the right side of the law than risking getting a job. You see, my dad saying advice to me, your mother will help you get a job. He's currently in the US, and he told me that my mom will give you a job, any kind of job that's related to my course that I graduated, and bring all your documents. Again, that is diploma, resume, and portfolio. It's one thing, it's quite stupid to my point of view, and it's you're risking your visa and you're risking your rights to go to the country, and which means if I get caught or whatsoever, I could never get back to the country again. If I pass through, the thing also that is, company won't even hire me. That's a fact. You see, there's a 3 things to the requirement, and that is green card, US citizen, you're actually a citizen of a country. I think there's 3 reasons. I forgot the third one. I think it's, I'm not sure, I forgot. And there's also for visas. That is, a student can even work as long their visa allow for outside campus working permit. Those people who can get work is, one of them is tourist visa, student visa only campus that you get a job, and some other form of visas actually out there that you can get a job. That's an example. That's the reason why. Now back for a company that I found out, that I actually talked to my mom, and my mom told me that when the government found out that the company is hiring a tourist, the company or the businesses will get heavily fined by maybe thousands or millions of dollars, and the tourist who is working illegally will be deported back to the Philippines, deported back to his home country or her countries, and process that also might get blacklisted in the process. So not really worth it to my point of view. Literally, this is my dad advice, and literally, if anyone giving you advice, you got a tourist visa, you can get a job, that's not how it works. You need a business visa to work. Since that is only a limited time, let's say 2 years, 3 years, let's say the visa is limited for 1 year or a few years, there you go. But there's also another way that you can legally work, and that is a green card, family members, marriage is one of them. That's what a few ways nation soap is. I mean, literally, my dad, that is something, guys, to you. My dad, worst advice ever. It's really not, to my point of view, it's not really worth risking my visa. If I get caught, I can never get to the USA, and my green card will be expunged, and no more. That in the end process, I still can't go to US. From my point of view, it's really not worth it to waste getting a work as a tourist visa. I don't think so. It's very necessary, because if you got a green card in the process and get a work tourist visa, your green card will be worthless, and it will be it's going to be rejected. So yeah, so this is my word advice to any one of you. Don't ever think about getting a job if you have a tourist visa. Just don't, or any kind of form of tourist visa. Make sure you don't broke those rules and regulations they provided for you, because there are rules and instructions that you can things you cannot do once you get your visa, because you're getting your visa, you're gonna get your interviewed, and those interviewed is crucial. Again, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm quite literally hungry. I haven't eaten my dinner yet. So remember, my dad's worst advice ever: don't get work in tourist visa. If you get caught, you get caught. Oh yeah, I did talk about it, about the business part when they get caught. Here's a few things. There's another ways you can earn money by just going overseas. There's no ways, legally ways, and does not break any laws. Just don't. If you want to make money overseas, just don't break any law, people. Just don't break any law.